Good day, everybody. This is Mr. Wonderful. Welcome back to my channel for another episode in our series where we build our profile. So in the last episode, we were talking about completing this section below and the section above. And we will also talk about changing up maybe how it will look here. So I have changed it. I made it round like this and the same on the other end. So, and I think looking at from that way, it looks a lot better. So we also completed everything up here. I also made a little change to this little porch in the front. So I extended a little bit again with looking like this. And I have also completed the bottom section here, so I just filled everything up with the foundations. And further on, I also added these railings down here, and I added another foundation here and another foundation here. So this is where either the plant beds are going to go on this side, and on the other side obviously it's going to go where the solar panels will go to. So just to have a look on from this side here, I think it looks a lot better, especially if we can pull that up and close that, put a doorway in the middle and put our roof up, especially also with the railings here at the bottom. I think our basis is really starting to come along quite nicely. I'm just thirsty. Let me have a water here. Yeah, we can just have some water. And Mr. Wonderful, don't forget, take your bottles and go fill them up. So I also made a small change in the front. I will show you guys now. I took away the foundation here, and I also took away the foundation on this side. And now this is how it would look like from the front. I didn't think it looked good with a square foundation here at the bottom, and with the sort of the curved one there at the top. So that's why I took the foundations away. And another change that I've made, because I took the foundation in the corner here, I had to move our veggie bed, so I just moved it temporarily to this area here. Later on, when we have our BCU extender here and we've got everything down there, then we will move the veggie beds and stuff to where they belong. And another thing that I found out is even though we have the solar panels, or the one solar panel here, the amount of power that you see that's actually going out would be the power difference between what the fridge is using and what's coming in from the solar panel. So the solar panels, on the one solar panel on its own, do not produce enough power for the fridge. So the fridge still uses some power from the BCU, and every time when the BCU goes under 500, then the BCU kicks in and it then generates power back to 500, and that's why the in and every time jumps up and go down. So as soon as it goes down on the power, then the BCU kicks in and it produces enough power to push it up back to 500. So if we have, so in order for the solar panels to actually start to produce enough power to fill up the power supply units, we definitely need a lot more of those solar panels to do that. So enough of that. I also offline went and I made a lot of these planks. Oh, and another thing, since I see that now, I guess you guys saw that these bullets here and the battery and that and this, there was an aeroplane crash not far away from the base, and I went down there just to go and have a look to see if I can see any of the pilots. And yeah, I couldn't see any pilots, but yet I could go and I could harvest or loot the crates. I found 2 crates there, of which I used my axe and my pickaxe to open up, and yeah, that's where I got that loot from. So yeah, I was quite lucky in that regard to find the airplane crashed without having to deal with the pilots. Now I don't know if it is because we are still not fully developed, or was it just pure luck, or was it a bug, or whatever it was. Now the other time when we also saw the crash site and I was close to it was probably the same, because I also at that time looked to see if I could see any pilots around, and I couldn't see any pilots. So maybe that time also, if we were brave enough, we might have been able to to get some of those crates also. Right. Now, I think that is enough about what happened when I was busy doing off camera. So what we're going to do here is we're going to quickly complete the top section and see if we can put roofs up, and then also start working on the second base that I'm planning for. As I said, what I'm planning to do is to build a second 4x4 base in that area there, close to where the obsidian is, because we have to run quite a distance to obsidian, and then we have the risk of running back and then dying. So the idea is to kind of build a small second base there, 4x4. We put a crate, maybe 2 crates in a stove, to be able to overnight there if we should choose to do so. Then we can collect all the obsidian in that area, and then just store it in a crate there. And as soon as that crate is like almost full, then we can run with the obsidian here, and we can do the refinery and everything here. So that is the plan. So we can quickly, let me just put the water back in here, and while we might as well do that. So, and eat that. So what we need, we going to, I'm not, yeah, maybe I should just leave this opening here for now. So we need 1 window to go here and a solid here, and then we need a solid here, we need a window here and a solid. So it's 1 solid window, 2 solids, 3 solids, 3 solids, and 2 windows. So let's do that. So we need 3 of the solid walls, 1, 2, 3 of those, and we need 2 of these, and then we can or build this out. So here will be a right, so here will be our solid wall, and then that will be a solid wall here. I think it's a solid wall in the, yes, that is a solid wall in the corner. So let's put down another solid wall here. Right, and there will be, yeah, another solid wall for here. As soon as it's done, then we can put it down here, and then we do the windows. We put one window down here. Yeah, and I also gained another health point and another stamina point, so hopefully I won't die again. Every time I say that, I go and I die. So yeah, let's just hope that this time around we don't die again. And when this is closed off, then we're almost done at the bottom. So it's not completely filled up here, and we still now need to work out what we're going to put down here. So on the top, we need a window, and we need a solid wall, and we need a door. So let's do that. A window, a solid wall, and a door. So what we need here, we need a window, we need a wall, we need a doorway, and we need a door. Right, and then, so we've got the window first. Now, so the window would be coming, the window will be, I think the window will be here. Let's just, I don't want to put the window in the wrong place. So let's rather go, so here the door would be here. So let's just wait for the door. Let's just wait for the doorway. So the doorway will come here. So doorway is 5. Is that right? No, that's not 5. So that doorway is 4. No, no. So what did I press? Probably 6. Right, so where are we? So this, and next to the door, that's where we will have the solid. That will be the solid wall next to that. And next to that will be our window. All right. Now let's just put all these things back in here so that we can see what we are doing. And obviously the door we will put in here, which is 7. Now I believe if we want the door to go open to the outside, we need the handle to be on the right. So let's put the handle on the right side, and hopefully, yes, and it opens up exactly what we want. Right, so let's have a look to see 7. 7. Right. So this is this, and I think our base is really starting to look pretty good. I also had a look, and I put down a ceiling here just to see how it looks like, and I really like to see the roof from the inside, and by putting the ceiling here, it just didn't look right. So I believe we can, well, I'll just leave it the way it is, and see if we gonna fill it up maybe with some half walls, just to have a straight line at least, and not have this type of thing where it does that. So we need one. So obviously we need 4 roofs. I believe it will be, yes, 4. And we need 8. So 8 plus, so we need 16 roofs in total. So I don't know if we will have enough resource to do all of them. So we do as much as we can. Let's just do 8 for now. And yeah, there we go. We can actually do everything. And then we are completely roofed up everything, and then we can put some lights in. We can maybe do the I can take that away because we need to do this. Then we can do the BCU extender or something like that. 7. Right, so let's just see. Let's go turn around this thing, and hopefully, oh, why are we getting cold? Right, so that, right, so that roof is up. I believe we can go right through because we have enough of these. So let's just turn around these things. Oh man. Right, so where are we? Let's just move. There we go. And let's do the next one. Oh, we're getting cold here. 7 again. And let's turn this thing around. 7. And let's turn this thing around. There we go. Yeah, we are getting cold here. Let's go and get some heat. Let's go and get some heat. So there, oh, eat that. It stopped the rain, so hopefully we won't get cold. So yeah, let's do the next one. 7. And we have to turn this thing around. And we need to let it hook on there. And then we do the next one. And then we can hook it up there. And then we do the next one. And then we can why isn't it want to hook on here? Come on. Come on. There we go. And then this one right in the middle here. So There we go. So yeah, this one is sitting at the right place. That one is sitting at the right place. Yeah. So what was your problem? Right, so now we can tackle this side. At least now it's daytime. We're starting to get daytime, so you can do that. And we can do this one. Move out a little bit. And then we can do this one. And then we can just move out a little bit. And then we do this one. Move out a little bit. And there we go. And let's go and we do we're going here. Then we go 7 here. We just have to turn this baby around. But we need to do this. And to move the thing backwards and forwards, further away from you or closer. So let me just show you guys. When you're standing and you see you too close or too far, by pressing 8, the number 8 on your numpad will move it further away, and the number 2 will bring it closer to you. So that's how you manage to move the thing closer to you or further away from you. Right, so the next one is this one. And let's just turn this baby around, and then we do the last one. So for here we will put in some half walls as we did with the other side. So let's just turn this baby around, and yeah, there we go. And now this section is fully, so we do some half walls. It's sad that there's no windows, but I think it would also look bad if you put a window in there. So we need 2 half walls to fill that space up there. So let's go do some 2 half walls that we can put in down here. We need half walls, and that would be these babies here. We need 2 of them. And then we are done with basically the frame of the main section. There's still some other stuff that we will have to do later on the where we're gonna extend the base, and then I have an idea for what we need to do in the front as well. I will go out and explain to you guys what the idea there is. That's mainly the reason for that idea, is so that we can defend ourselves against the hunters. And I am already start considering to enable the hunters. But the idea here is, since we are basically on the edge here, and there's not water here, the idea is to put a staircase here, which will then run maybe 1 staircase, and then maybe with 2, maybe 3 foundations in here, and then with another staircase kind of down, and then foundations to run this way with a curved one here, and then obviously we're with foundations here till they run into the water here. And the edge of the foundations, obviously I will put up some walls, and the same on this side. So it will go down here with a curved somewhere here in the corner, and then work your way back to this area more or less here. And all the walls on the foundations plus the foundations, they will all be steel, and that is to protect us against when we get the hunters to come and fish here, or whenever we see them, or and we want to attack them, then we have the steel walls that will kind of defend us against them. And the reason why I want to bring it into the water is that if they do want to get closer to us, we will force them to go into the water where I believe they might not be able to use their weapons, and it will make it easier for us to kill them. So that is the whole idea behind it. At some point we will also go and when we have enough glass, then we might change some of the areas that we currently have as wood. We might change that to glass. Yeah, so I think the basis is really getting on quite nicely. So the next thing for me is probably for us is to put on the BCU extender on this side. The other thing that we need to do is we need to upgrade this thing. It's probably the first thing that we need to do is to upgrade this thing, because it will use less power. And we have enough of these. I also went off camera and I got some lithium. So there's about 26, and the reason why for that is because we need the solar panel, at least a second solar panel, and that is for that reason why I did that. So maybe we should do the solar panel first, but for that I already have some obsidian in here. That's what I went and got, not lithium, obsidian. And we need, I think we've got enough, because I think we only need 16, if my memory serves me right. For these things we need 3, 6, I think we need silicon, and then here we've got, I'm sure we've got enough lithium. So let's just go and start all these things up that we need to have. Let's what's this? This is iron. We don't need iron. I don't think we need silicon, so let's just do that. And let's get, what do we have? These are the ores. These are the lithium ores. I honestly thought we had, doesn't look like we have. Let me just see what we have here. We have this here and that. Oh, this is full. Okay, and then this is right. So what's this? This is iron. We've got quite a bit of iron, potassium, and silicon. So it looks like we kind of have enough of what we require. So let's take all these ores and let's put them all in here and see what we can do. So that is the ore. We don't need the ore, we need the, right. So these ones, so for one solar panel we need 3 of these. So 3 times 2 of these makes 6. So if we need 6 of these, then it means it's 6 times, I mean, we need, sorry, 2 of these and 2 of these. And 2 of these, right? Oh no, not 2 of these. So 1 needs 2 and we need 3 of these, so it's 6 of these. So you see, and there our silicon is finished. So we definitely have to refine silicon, and hopefully we will have enough silicon. I believe we took everything here. Yes, we did. And here's also silicon. Yeah, all right. I thought we had enough silicon. So let's put this silicon down here, turn this thing on, and we turn these babies on. And we, yeah, right. We turn this babies on. And let's see what we can do here. So that one, and then we talk about the capacitors. We need 6 of these too, because of we need 2 of these, and it's 6 obviously because we need 3 of these, so 6 of these, which means it's 6 of that, and 6 times 3 is 18. We've got enough of that, so let's just get where's the poles? I think we put the poles in here. So let's do that, and then we do the capacitors. We can do more capacitors if we wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's do the capacitors. So we just have to wait for the silicon, and then we can craft more of that. And we can put copper in here as well. Right, so just have to wait for the silicon to refine. But in the meantime, let's see what we need. So we need of the metal ingots, we need 2 of. So I think we might just have enough. Oh, we only have 1. So we need another 1. But to make metal ingots, I think if my memory serves me right, we need 10 iron. Where's the iron? Where's the iron? I think this is the iron. So we need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think we need 5 of these if my memory is right. So we need 1. And it is. So we can make 1 of these. And then we can go upgrade that baby and make that one more power sufficient. We can actually go and have a look to see if we can also upgrade the fridge. That will also help with power consumption. So what else do we need? So we need 3 adhesive. Oh, well, we need power and mass. Okay, we can deal with that. So 3 of those, 10 of those. So we need 1, 2, 3 of those. We need 10 of these, and we need 12 of these. Right, so now we just need to wait for the power to pick up, and we need to wait for mass. So we can probably, I have some food here that's gone, and I also have these. What did I do with those? I've got all these. These also give quite a bit In fact, your pickaxes and your these things, I don't know how much the axe gives, but the pickaxe gives you 6 mass for 1 axe, so which is really not bad at all. Let's give that one, so that's 12, and this only gives 1. Right, so that helped a little bit with mass. We can probably go out and and we need food and we need water. So let's have a drink of this to see what happens. It helps a little bit with that. And let's have some more water. And then we can quickly go and fetch some water, and then we'll come back and we can our fridge is almost completely full, so then we can have some food out of the fridge. I like to stock up with liver as much as I can, because they just give you the most protein and nutritional value. They give way more than the closest things are the steaks and things like that. So let's cook up some food for us. This might not be enough, but we'll just have to do with what we have. We might have to also craft some shells for the shotgun, because yeah, if you look out by the door, I saw some biofuel standing outside the door. He just doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna become biofuel very soon. Yeah, I am planning to do the power planning or power thing planning video over the weekend. Yeah, some of you guys might know a lot more than I do about that, but I'll give it a go from what I experience and from what I know. So there will come out a video soon about that, so I'll record it this weekend and probably upload that video sometime early next week for you guys to have a look and see what I think about the power, how to manage the power and the BCU and so forth. So that's also in the pipeline. Right, so let's eat this also, and yeah, while we wait for that, we might as well, yeah, I said it's level 2. Let's just deal with them while we are here. Right, yeah, biofuel, that's what we want. I also tried to lure an eagle. I shot a chicken or a rabbit, and I didn't completely kill it, and I was sitting and waiting for the eagle to come and take the rabbit. I sat there for a while, and I could hear the thing in the air flying around, but yeah, he just he never came to take the bait, so I eventually just took the rabbit, and yeah, I did what I would, and skinned it and used the cloth. Right, so I hope that the fat won't go. I don't think it will go off. Hopefully not, we will see, and if it does, well, then we learned something again. So since we are low on logs, I'm just gonna run around and collecting some logs while we're waiting for the mass and the power to get to where we want it. I do not have a key with me, so I also don't think we've got enough iron fragments at the moment to craft a key. I found a crate also off camera again. It took a while since I last saw one, and yeah, and I think it was yesterday when I did the upgrades and the changes in the base. I found a crate, and that was after quite a few days that I haven't seen a crate. So I was quite happy. And then yeah, also the aeroplane that crashed, that we could actually get to those crates without having to deal with the oops, I don't want to deal with him now, to deal with the pilots, although it might have been a good experience. Also, the other thing that I also did was I killed 2 stags and another wolf. I don't want to deal with them now. I killed 2 stags, and both of them was around here by the base. I just ran into the base, and they also come if you run into the base, and they like the bear, they also come and sort of destroy or damage your base when you are in the base. And it is for that reason. Let's just see if we can get this guy. Why is this thing here? This thing should be the other way around. 5. Let's see if we can just stand still. Come on, stand still. There we go. Well, my mouse is so sensitive. Nice, that's what you wanted. That is what I think. This is the first one that I actually kill on camera. So we get the antlers and we get some cloth from it, so which is not bad at all. But since we killed this, we now need to go and wash our hands. Otherwise we might just get infected, and we do not need that right now. Yes, I know I run past a lot of these fiber plants. We have in our storage over 1,000 of these, so we have quite a few of that. So there's a cloth running around, so let's deal with that. Okay, let's hopefully we won't miss, and hopefully you won't see us. Yep. Let's get this cloth here. And I always immediately kill or butcher them, because if you don't and you forget about them in your inventory, and they go rotten, then obviously you lose the cloth and you don't get the cloth from it. The cloth is gone. So here's another one. Alright, another cloth for us, and we do the same here. We kill it and we butcher it, but we really, oh, Mr. Wonderful, you need to go clean your hands. No more arrows. You can be lucky. We need to craft some more arrows for us. so that we can kill the cloth and the feathers. Chicken and rabbit. That's what we need. We need heaps of those. We have, if memory serves me right, we have over 100 cloth. I can't remember now if they stack 100 or if they stack 200. We are busy with the second stack. So the first one is full, whatever the amount is, what it takes. I think it's 100, but we'll see now when we get to the base. Oh, nice. Great. Some nails. Right, let's go and see how far the refinement went. Hopefully we have enough. Whatever we have, we might as well take and craft what we can until we have enough. I would really like to get the second solar panel up. So that it helps. Right, so with that, and we can put these things in the stove. I mean, in the fridge. I must just be careful. There's one. Okay, which means if that's the case, the power was full, right? Okay, so what's our mess doing? What's the mess doing? So the mess is in 100. So we need logs, and for the upgrade for this thing, how much did we say we need? We need 50. So I can take. Let's split this in half. That's 40, and split this in half. And let's put that 60 in here. That'll give us the mess that we require. And then we can, what do we, not this. And then we can install this. And now, from 0.25 that it used, it's now only using 0.37. So there's almost an immediate saving in power, which is exactly what we wanted. Right, so let's see what we have. So we've got 20 of these, which is great. We just came back in time, right? Okay, so let's turn this off. The generator stopped. Anyway, so let's do, so we've got how many of these? We've got 6 of these. So we need another 4 of these. Mess. So let's just do some mess here. If split half. And give it another 10 here. And we should be able to do the one that's left. So why do we have only 3 of these? We should have 6, so we need to do another 3. Let's just, I have enough logs here. I think the logs in here. Let's split this in half. And let's, okay, so we probably will have to fire, yes, we will have to, man, I didn't take it now. Here. And we take that. And we feed that in here. we will have to do, there's not much. Hopefully that'll give us enough power, because the power is little now. And then we still need to do 3 of these things. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then after that, we need 6 of those electrical components. Need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we can do, as soon as that is done, we can do 1. Man, of course, need another 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. And then we can do another 1. And we can do another 1. Right, so just waiting for these things to craft finish. And then we have that, and then we see if we can do our next solar panel. Okay, so so we made 1. That's never too much. So let's take those 3 and let's see what we need to do the next solar panel. So we've got that, so we need 4, and we need we can do the, we need 1 rope, we need 1 rope. I think I saw we need 10 of these. I believe it's 10 of those. Yes, 10 of those and 4 adhesive. So we need 10 of these and 4 of these. Right, so now we can put this, yeah, so we've got 1,300 of this. This can go here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. And we put this here, the antlers go here, the planks goes here, that stays here, these things stays, that we need for the solar panel, that we need, no, we don't need that for this, we need that for the solar panel. Excuse me. And then this goes here and this goes here, and we put this back in here, and then we can go and put this, I don't know if it's, oh, it's gonna sit here, right, that's cool. So we need iron fragments. I don't think we've got a whole heap of them. I don't think we have, yeah, we don't have, so we need those iron fragments. Then we can start crafting. So we need wood, logs, then we can craft those lockpicks. Oh, well, I wouldn't say no for these supply crates. Yeah, it almost looks like a bag, and I heard somebody talk about there's a bag, so we can probably call this bags, because yes, it actually, they actually look like bags. Yes, the The building crates, those that looks like wooden planks, those ones we can call supply crates, and then we can call the other ones that look like a bag. We can say that that's a bag, because I think that description fits how they look. So we will keep on calling them bags from now on, and no longer supply crates, though we can call those wooden crate a supply crate. And the other ones, the green ones, we call the lock crates. I think that is what the game actually calls them, would be the lock crates. Right, I just want to make sure that, because I think I saw a wolf up there. And yes, there is. What level is this? Level 2. If we have to, then yeah, I will deal with them. But otherwise, I'd much rather not. I think our base really looks nice. Completely built with a roof. So it's just the inside that we need to put some decor in and make it looks nice, like a nice home with some couches, some benches. Later on we can put some stove and all those, and heaters, and yeah, all those nice things. Right, so let me see where we are. So we still need, I think we might have ran out of, we might as well put everything in here because we need 50. I think we ran out of biofuel. Let me see how much is in here, if anything. Okay, yes, nothing in here. And, that's interesting. Okay. So we actually have a full 200. Okay, so we were talking about the cloth. Yeah, so they stack 100. And we need, let's just take 30. I think 30 would be enough to fill both of them up. I'm pretty sure they are empty or very close to empty. Yeah. Right, so we need maybe another 2 here, but are we gonna really? Yeah, let's get another 2 here, and then we can quickly start those 2 babies up to generate the electricity to. Oh, why is that? That's interesting. That is very interesting. So let's take 5 and see what. Well, that's interesting that. Alright. So turn this baby on and turn this baby on. And as soon as we are on what we require, then we gonna. Why did I? Oh, it's not this one. Soon as we hit that 500 mark, then we can craft the second solar panel, and we can place the second solar panel. And as soon as we've done that, I think that will be it for this episode. Then I think we achieved quite a bit. Me ran offline and gather all the resources that we required to finish off the walls and everything inside or outside the base. We've done that. I'm pretty happy with how she looks like. So the next is to plan and obviously do our BCU extender. Let's craft this baby up. The BCU extender. and then after that we will build. We can maybe do the foundations out there already and on the other side, and then we can move these things as soon as we have the extender. But because we now have the second solar panel, we can now let this thing face. Maybe we can leave it this way. As soon as we have more of these things, we might think about Mr. Wonderful, you mistake the thing, right? Don't leave it here. When we have maybe 4 of those, then we can start thinking of putting them facing west and east and so on. But maybe we can leave it this way also, right? Now, what do these things require? So they Sunio, and then they need another circuit board. So we can probably upgrade these two, because we've got enough Sunio, as far as I know. That's crystals, of which we don't have, but we can already upgrade this. So we need, for these two, so we need 2 of those, we need 8 of those, we need 14 of which we have, and we need 4 Sunio. I think that we have enough Sunio, I hope. I really hope so. Yes, we've got enough Sunio, so we can, in fact, upgrade these ones. We just need to wait for the mass to. So we will do the upgrade of these 2 solar panels in our next episode. I think we have done very well this episode. We've done quite a bit. If we look at the power that comes out, we can now, let's just switch these 2 things off. We don't need them to run. We just wanted them to run. Well, guys, as you can see, our input is quite good. I think the base itself brings in like 0.33, so we bring in almost 0.20. With the solar panels, I think it's pretty good. And as you guys can see, I'm thirsty. But this is all for now, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoy this. Hit and smash that like button, and please like, please subscribe and share. See you next time.